As well as using apps to play games and build on their programming concepts, there are a number of applications out there which can actually help your kids code using the iPad. So I just want to take you through 3 of those now. The first is one called Tinker. So Tinker is aimed at younger children and is really beautifully illustrated and put together so that it engages that younger audience. So you can see here, this is one of the first games where we have our dog Pixel and it's our job to have him chase after the car. What's nice about this is it gives your kids instructions, it's a fun, colourful interface, and what you'll see is really clear and basic instructions. So we have our steps up here. 1. Drag and connect the code blocks here to build your program. So this is very similar concept to what we've seen in a lot of the applications, particularly Scratch. 2. Press the play button to run your program. 3. Use hints if you get stuck. So let's try and get our dog Pixel to bark. So when play is touched, we want Pixel to bark. So we can drag our code block in, press play, and the program's going to execute. So you can see there we completed the puzzle and we've been awarded 3 stars. Once again, this is good positive reinforcement and it will help with the progression through the different levels and moving through the gameplay. If we go back home, you can see there's a number of different games we can play, all focusing around those code blocks and programming skills. The second is another free app called Hopscotch. And Hopscotch uses a similar interface with the blocks of code, but focuses more on drawing and gameplay. So let's create a new project where we can choose to add an object as a character. And what you can see here is similar to what we had in Scratch again, is we have the different movement that we can have our character make. We have drawing we can make the character do. We can control the flow, so we have blocks of code here, loops that reinforce programming concepts, appearance, values, which reinforces variables in coding, and a calculator. So let's do something very basic. We'll have our character move a distance of 300 units. Done. So just as we saw with Scratch, we can elaborate on that and build our applications. And you can actually see some of the samples here are quite involved and quite advanced. We can see all of the code blocks used here. If we click play, we can see a much more animated response than what we saw before. So there's a lot of room for your kids to experiment and play with this different app and a lot of different things that they can do. The third app is a paid app called Codia, and Codia allows kids to actually program using code on their iPad. And this is a bit more of an advanced app, but it allows kids to actually build real games. So in fact, the very first game we looked at, CargoBot, was built using Codia. Now Codia is a bit more expensive than the other apps that we've looked at, but it allows kids to do a lot more than what we saw before, actually coding in full, rather than just learning the basic concepts. So if your kids are moving and progressing quite quickly, this could be an app that can help them go a bit further using the iPad.